enter my world, watch your clothes. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch your clothes. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Oh, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on, tune in, hear all they say. Oh, watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above, and if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch your clothes. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch your clothes. And when I'm through, oh, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
There we go. Mike switched all the buttons on my Stream Deck, so everything got a little bit messed up. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hopefully that worked. You say, yay, say again. Okay, let me say it again. Hello, hello, hello. Test, test. Music is a bit loud. I can turn that down, I believe. Does that work? That works? You're good. Yes. Yay. Like I said, Mike messed with the buttons on my Stream Deck. They have pictures now that I don't recognize. I don't know what. He didn't explain anything to me. And apparently, the mics for one section don't work for the other. So, he's fiddling with the tech. That's a bad thing. So, let me show you what we've got on the palette today, or on the thing here. Let's see. Okay, Viking Bear from Cartoon Minis. He's all ready to go. He is completely. This is gonna have a little glow to it. That's why it's a lot brighter than the rest. Gosh, look at all the detail. Kind of crazy. I had to do something for myself. Yeah. Okay, I'm glad you can hear and see me now. It was an awkward beginning, even if my mic had worked, because of how things were and trying to get music started and stopped. It was a weird thing. So yes, it's a very cool model. Have you seen the Kickstarter for these guys? Yeah, let's do something fun. Hey, Super Sarah, look, we've got Viking Bear. This is him. Yeah, Mike didn't add a self-destruct button. That would probably be bad. Because then what? He would be self-destructed? No. Alright, I am just going to start painting. Because there's a lot of surface to cover on this guy. Alright. He has so much texture, I don't even know where to begin. He's a Viking. So we're going to make him look Viking-esque. Give me 1 second, I gotta turn the volume down on my headset. There we go. This model is just a display model, and it is for myself. And depending on how much I love him afterward, if I love him a lot, I'll keep him, and if I'm kind of, I might give him away. We'll see. But he is mine for now. Paint him with a sponge and call it a day. You'd say sassy Mike, Shoshie, but it doesn't work when you do. Oh, okay. Yeah, he was definitely being sassy that day. This is a Winsor Newton #1 that I'm using. Oh, I want to tell you guys real quick. So you remember how I was having troubles with my airbrush? I was getting needle stick, where the needle was sticking in the channel. And everybody's like, you need to clean out your airbrush. And so I finally did. And the hunks of paint that I got out, basically that had formed around the back half of the brush by the cup. Like after the cup, I think it is. Yeah. It was just like a big chunk. I was like, oh my goodness. That's why, and I still need to do, there's still tiny little flecks of paint that I can't get out. So I'm not sure what to do. Paint him with your left hand. No, Sarah, this thing is beautiful. I'm not gonna mess him up. Yeah. Well, paint it bad then. Okay, I won't paint it bad. I'm gonna paint it good. Yeah, oh, I get you. I get you. You guys want the model. See how you are. Alright, let's start. I don't know if you noticed, real quick, I'm gonna go back to my face cam. There's a lot of back and forth today. Look at how clean. Look at how organized. Because the gal who I hired to come help me organize, she went through a whole huge set of my drawers. She, like, while I helped organize this, we got all of these drawers labeled. Holy cow, they're labeled and organized. I have an entire drawer of just grass tufts and flocking. Crazy. I should do a left-handed model someday on a cheapy little thing. That would be fun to see. You know, I'm a little bit ambidextrous. I think it would be a little boring, actually. What is this steel pipe for? Steel pipe? Oh, you mean that right there? That's the vent to my airbrush. And so I open the window, it opens to the side, and I stick in the pipe, and then I turn on my airbrush fan and everything, and I'm able to airbrush indoors, which is awesome. So yes, exactly. That's Amberden's got it right. Ralph Troll. For beating people. Yeah. Organization, I can't tell you like the amount of anxiety and stress that I get just from trying to get organized. Because I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to art supplies. I can't throw stuff away. But at the same time, just trying to organize it stresses me out. It's so much easier when it's not your stuff. So that's why I had her come over and help me. And it's just like so much nicer when someone else is handling things. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to flip back. So we're going to paint some. I'm really excited about painting this. Here we go. Boom, boom. Got my little spiral to help keep me on cam. If I kind of deviate, just tell me to get back on cam. And I'm going to look at this guy real quick. So he has chainmail. He has fur. He has more chain. Is that chain or is that rope? That's rope. You need to look at minis like this for a little bit before you paint with them. There's leather up here, possibly bone. More leather. This is some sort of like bone as well, I believe, because it doesn't look like metal. Definitely looks like bone. I'm going to link you guys the artwork for the bear, the Viking bear from, I think I can do X, I don't know. See, my bot was acting wonky today. So let's see if it gives me what I want here. Nope, it says Rogaldorn, it did not update. Nixton Minis, 11 months in a row. Tiers 3 sub. Gorgeous mini. They have endless detail. Thank you so much for the tier 3 sub. Cannot tell you how much that really helps me. One of the things on the list for the, all the subscription money is going to go to is a new computer for me, because mine is very slow. I'm using a laptop, and so it's kind of slow. I also got blue screen to death yesterday, so that's a bad sign. But while I'm talking to you, I'm looking up Viking Bear cartoon minis. I'm going to get you guys the link. See here. But he just got kickstarted, so here he is. Wait. This is not the website. Let me go back. New collection. Here we go. Cartoon Mini. So if you know, the Cartoon Minis had a Kickstarter recently. And they had all these really cool. They have, Panda Monk. Here, I'm going to link this. CartoonMinisters.com. Start. Boom. There we go, paste. Alright, and so go check that out. And let me go back to the miniature section. They had a Panda Monk. They had a Pirate Hippo. There were so many different figures that they made with this new Kickstarter. Maori Rhino. The Samurai Monk. Or Samurai Mammoth. Sorry, there's a mammoth that was a samurai. One of my favorites is the Warlord Kong, which he was sort of like a silverback monkey. Not monkey, gorilla, minotaur, and an eagle, and then there was a lion too. Here's Viking Bear. I'm gonna go ahead and link this to you guys, and I'll go check chat. I know I'm missing something. Yeah, the Tail Brotherhood are really cool too. They just have a lot of cool things. Yeah, I love the gorilla. The Bear Barbarian. Oh my gosh, you're right. I think that is actually an intended pun. Lickster. Yes, you can ask me a random question. Non-mini painter related. Uh-oh. What's this about? Tell me. Ask away. Meanwhile. Yes, please ask. Hopefully, it's not a tech question. Just so you know, Flick, Mike fiddled with all the settings on my Stream Deck, so things were a little bit weird when I started. Alright, let me pick some colors. I'm going to go back and look at my Viking Bear box art because I kind of think we're going to do something similar. Alright, they did all non-metallic metals, which looks good. I'm going to start with some browns for the fur. We're going to work from the inside out mostly. Do I know where anything about Taylorville? Yes, I do actually. There's a really cool Taylorville, so it's not very far from me actually. It's like maybe half an hour from me. Why, do you know somebody from Taylorville? The pink. I keep using boring browns with my. I think I want to start with this Arabic shadow. What? I'm gonna go with Dubai brown. It's a little bit lighter. You want to buy a house there? Really? Be pretty cheap. It's in Taylorville. What? I have to. Now you're gonna have to send me a link. And are you gonna actually buy a house there? That would be crazy. We could like get together and paint, and we could actually. That would be a blast. Don't get my hopes up. Do I still get chocolate for paints? Ralph Troll. I sometimes do. It just depends. It really depends on how my supply on chocolate is doing at the moment. Really. That's kind of what it boils down to. Okay, so this is already, I can tell this is too light. I want to go a lot darker. And so I'm going to be mixing some black leather, which is a purpley color, with my brown. And oh no, you know what? That's actually just good just by itself. Look at this. That's going to be my dark color. And Miss Half Damage says, I'm in desperate need of bright or hot pink. Do I know of one? Yes. Like you mean like a fluorescent hot pink? Because I got some recently. Let me see if it's down here. Not in that one. Where did we put it? See, we just organized, so things are still getting difficult to find. The hot pink that I use before I could find it like an artist pink. You can go to Michael's and just get fluorescent pink paint, acrylic, and you can also get it fluorescent pink from Vallejo Model Color. No problem, Artie Volv. It's okay. Hey, Geeky Girl Games. Yeah, are you gonna locate your family to Illinois? I wouldn't recommend the weather any day here in Illinois. That's the downside. But you're used to the UK, so you might actually have a lot more sunny days than you, for the most part. All right, I'm going in. I'm painting all of the dark spots where he's already got black. I'm making that this dark purple color. And I'm thinning it just a little bit because he does have so much fur. If I don't thin it, it's not going to get coverage. Hello, Artie Volv. Squid Ink Game Color is that. Yeah, that's it. That's the name of it. Thank you, Grelix. Thanks for giving me that. I'm going to give you 5 points. LLX. Try that. Ta-da! Victor says, haha, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's just got sent a great house, and it's insanely cheap. Not even like a court. Yeah, and it probably has a basement too. It's funny. I remember when I talked to Australians and I found out that they don't have basements in Australia, and they don't too much in the UK either. But yeah, in this part of the country, housing is not too bad for pricing. I mean, you'd probably be surprised how much I paid for this townhome. It wasn't too bad at all. Okay, yeah, send me the link, but I'll tell you what I'd love to move. There's a lot to consider with the family. Yeah, no, I totally, yeah, like no free healthcare, right? Okay. So like I said, I'm just getting in here. I'm painting all the dark areas. I see cat hairs. That's because I primed this guy back when I was at the old house. You will be noticing a lot less cat hairs now because we don't have the cats downstairs. But I am seeing them here and there on the model. Oh my gosh, it's covered in lint. It'll give you guys something to do with your moats, right? Oh, it looks like I went over them with a paper towel or something. No. Here we go. So much. There's like, yeah, a billion. I think part of it was that I primed it at the old house and there was just so much more lint flying in the air, and the other part was that, you know, he kind of got wrapped up when I stored him to when we moved. Okay, I'm all set. Hopefully, for now. Secret's out. She gave you the student and mod discount. Yeah. Yeah, I don't enjoy cat fur on my minis. I mean, it's kind of fun for the stream because it gives you guys a chance to do some cute emotes. And the emote we do have is cute. Look at this. We've done cat fur yet? Here. Cat fur. We need some more emotes. You guys have earned them for sure. I'm still so far behind. I've got to get with my graphic designer. I've got to get commissions done, and so not this weekend, but the weekend after, I'm going to Columbus, Ohio, and I'm going to be going to Marcon, and so I will be one of the guests of honor. There's going to be several of people who are guests. I'm super psyched about that, but I still have so much to do. Yeah, it sneaks into my... You know what else? If you use a wet palette, I always get these little hairs that come up from... just from the palette paper itself. Sometimes the palette paper starts to kind of disintegrate on me. I don't know if that's happening to you or not. Slave 1D. By the way, may the 4th be with you. Everybody who is celebrating Star Wars Day today. May the 4th, right? Wait, chat's going fast. Thanks for, you bought some Scale 75. Awesome. That's so great, Slave 1. Do I still have my circle army? Actually, I sold it in the move. It was just too hard to get. I mean, I just don't play anymore. I play Kingdom Death, and so I sold that. I sold Mike's Troll Bloods. It was kind of nice to declutter a little bit because I just haven't used them. There will always be a soft spot in my heart for War Machine Hordes. Will always love them. So I wouldn't mind painting some more again. I don't know. I'll have to look and see if I have any. I think I might have gotten rid of all my War Machine Horde models because I didn't see myself painting them anytime soon. What color am I using? That's right. Black leather. It's a purpley brownish color. The dark kind of desaturated purple. And we're using it as the shadow for our brown. Because the brown is much lighter here. I'm just going in anywhere there is dark fur that's caused by the zenithal lighting. Yeah, and also with you. Good. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and paint the inside of his mouth this color also. We'll go ahead and show you why after a bit. I will, yeah, that looks nice. I like that. Get the inside of his ears a little bit. They're all just the shadows. So, they're going to probably get a little bit dry brushed over or colored over somehow. So, what has everybody got planned for the weekend? Anything cool? We are going to the farmer's market tomorrow, which I'm very excited about because I've got all these really cool salad recipes. And then I'm taking Mike to Ace Hardware to take a look at those. Have you guys seen those? I think they're called Big Green Eggs. It's like a grill, like kind of like a ceramic oven, but it grills, it barbecues, well, I guess that's the same thing. It bakes and it smokes. And I was like, oh, I need this for my life. I love grilling. And I really wanted a smoker, but Mike wasn't interested. He wants a grill. So this way we can have both. And it's going to be a good investment, I think, because they don't rust and they have a lifetime guarantee. Oop. Hang on. Everton says, I'm terrible for decluttering. I have thousands of books and comics and a wardrobe full of unbuilt kids. Yes, I understand that pain. Super Sarah says, I started on the pinup gladiator and attempted her shield without using metallics. Wasn't too upset with the outcome. Very awesome. He's really fun. Yeah, Viking Bear, you're down. Awesome. Hey, Whippoorwill Games. I was actually talking to Whippoorwill about the airbrush that I had gunked up, and he recommended a product to me that he swears by. It's actually a gun barrel cleaner. What did you say it was called again, Whippoorwill Games? Because if it ends up working out, I'm going to link it on my Shoshie Recommends. Look at that. Giant. I swear I saw, there it is. It's like a very blatant, bold cat hair right there. Got it. I love barbecues. Oh, I need some barbecue, but we don't have a grill right now because our old grill like really died. Okay, do you see how I'm kind of brushing down onto the purple? Not quite wet blending, but actually it is. It is wet blending. Never mind. I lied. But I'm also over brushing over the top of the purple, and it's giving it that depth. I like it. Now I'm hoping that we'll catch all the highlights and I won't have to saturate it too much with the paint, like thinning it. Really good. Gonna be fun. Yes. What type of bear am I using for my, probably a brown bear. If I'm honest, it's probably just a regular, or possibly a grizzly. They kind of are very similar, except for the grizzly does this kind of face more than the brown bear. Brown bears are not as aggressive as grizzlies. I used to live in Colorado. Unfortunately, I did not live anywhere near mountains. I lived on the plains. And so, oh, that looks good. So I never saw any bears, but that's probably not a bad thing, actually. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. Does anybody know that? It's called Hops 9. Thank you. So Hops 9 is the gun barrel cleaner that Whippoorwill Games recommends for cleaning out airbrushes. And he says that it's even got a little bit of a kind of a lubricative quality, so that, you know, once you finish getting all of the stuff out, you don't necessarily need to grease it all down with needle juice. Although, current state my airbrush is in, I think I will have to still grease it down. Look at how pretty this is. And it's the zenithal also that's helping me get this fast result. See how I'm just kind of glazing the white, coloring. I'm coloring. That's what I'm doing. That's why I wanted to paint this today. It's because I just needed to sit back and color. You just have to figure out the back side of the shield. Oh, for the, yeah. I think I've got pictures on my Instagram of her. If you want any of my inspiration, you're welcome to do whatever you like. I think I just copied the art card, to be honest. I think I went easy mode on that one. Oh. I already have the black and the white primer kind of there. See, boom. That was fast. See if I can do it on this arm too. Can you put the link to my shield? Absolutely. So Artie Volv is a mod, so whisper it to him. Or anybody with a sword who has a sword, you can whisper it to, and they can link it for you. That way I can keep painting. He's got like a little burlap over here. That looks, I'm gonna have to paint that little tan. And make sure there's no cat hairs as I'm going. Oh. Alrighty. There, you gotta link, you gotta send it to Artie Volv. Oh, he's on his phone. Put it on the server. What else is a mod in my chat, right? Flickster, you can send it to Flickster. Nope, I'm sorry. Artie Volv, no, Flickster, yeah, he's on. Link it to him. You know what, I think, my bot has been acting up today. I don't know why. Like how that, it won't let me update my, my description, so I had to manually update all that. So that means when you press exclamation point paint, you're gonna get that I'm painting Rogeldorn, which is actually something I painted a long time ago, and I don't know why it didn't update since then. So as you can see from behind me, let me do face. I have my whole photography set up right now, which is going to be awesome because now I have my photography station, airbrush station, painting station. I've got basing, you know, down here, and I've got my shipping station. So my whole workflow is going to be hopefully so much better and more organized. Which means that I'm gonna hopefully get, you know, get stuff done faster. That's my goal. Because in the past I had to completely set up my photography and take it down. I couldn't just leave it up because the cats would get into it. Lamuna says he knows of a site that has like 18 copies of Volume 1. Oh, we're talking about that. Yeah, never mind. Go. Catch all his little cozies. There we go. Does anybody have any summer vacation plans yet? Or is it too early for that? Actually, no. Actually, you should probably be making your vacation plans by now if you're going to go anywhere. Because this is a good time before things get too busy. We're going to Gen Con. The registration, this is this weekend, so make sure that if you are going to Gen Con, you fill up your wish list now, because you won't get your classes unless you've got that wish list ready to go and you hit Bing, right? And there should also be some kind of parking pass or something that you can also put in your cart. And that should be, if you don't have an attached hotel, that should be on your list as well. Unless you plan on using Lyft the whole time. Lyft is, I guess, their new travel partner. Miss Half Damage says she'd love to have enough room to leave her photography tent up. Yeah, this is the first time I've been able to really do that. Amberda says he's considered taking another week-long glass blowing and casting class. Oh, that's awesome. That's what you're gonna. I would do it because I think that'll be a blast. Especially if it's from a teacher that you already like and enjoy. Because you can continue learning new things even from the same person. Obviously, you guys are here. Did the link show in the chat? I don't think so. Hey Maroon. We're looking for a link. I don't see a link. Wait, yes I do. An Instagram. We're gonna look at this Instagram link. Oh, Sarah, that's really good. It looks beautiful. It looks just like silver, like metallic. You did a great job. Okay, I'm gonna like that. I hearted it. Good job. Everybody go check out that link and give Sarah some hype. She definitely deserves it. Stuff. And then Sarah says, Hubs is taking me on a surprise birthday weekend trip. Ooh. That's cool. Are you nervous because it's a surprise, or you know that he knows where you want to go? By the way, this brush is a rosemary. No, sorry, this is a Winsor Newton. Winsor Newton. Not the best brush that I would recommend for this because it's so textured. I don't want to ruin them. Actually, I'm going to switch here in just a second. Okay. What time is it? It's 3:05. At 3:30, we're going to stretch. So I'm going to make a stretch break thing here. Alarm. Stretch break alarm. Is it? Oh. Okay, got 25 minutes till 3:30. Look at that. The bear fur is almost done. Boom. Looks very shaggy. Let me get the tops of his knuckles a little bit better. Oh, I forgot his nose. Artie Volve says, okay, so I can post links and it doesn't show it's linked on your screen. Yeah, I saw the link. Oh, good. Last that Flickster got from me was regarding house price. Oh. What did you get from me? I'm confused. Huh. Oh, you were holding my breath. Yeah, I saw it, definitely. It looks awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and paint his nose brown because we're gonna go over it, but I'm just gonna glaze it so that it's still got that whiteness. And same thing with this chin right here and the teeth. We're gonna go back in on those. Get him covered though. Remember didn't whisper me. I hope it doesn't mean the chat whispers are flaky again. I think they might be because things are. I had things die a little bit. Yeah. Proto Maker pop in. Let's hi Proto Maker. Hey Proto Maker. Changed all of the buttons on my Stream Deck and it kind of got a little wonky for me. OTO. Hey. So I'll have to talk to you about these buttons and how they work best at some point. Right, we're painting a Viking bear. There's a little gap between his thumb and his wrist, which I might have to fill. Might have to get out the Bondic. Okay. That's really good enough. I mean, I think looks good. What we'll do next is I need like an ochre color like this, Iroko, and I'm gonna mix that with my base color to get like a slightly lighter. Oh, there was some green in there. Slightly lighter yellow or slightly lighter brown. That's what I meant. That's gonna be my color I needed. Sort of a dark mustard, brown mustard color. Shoshie's minis, I used greens, white, black, and light blue to make the shield. That's crazy. It looks... My mic does sound off. Okay, let me go try to turn myself down a little bit because I think that's what it is. I'll be right back. Right back. You put the mics. This is so weird. Hold on. Mics are all messed up on my... This is so all of my actual mic is on one page, and then the mic for the songs is on the other page, and that messes me up because I'm not usually on the first page once I switch to the second page. So can you hear me now? Wait, what did I do? There we go. It sounds better now because actually I'm wearing my mic. I think that's what was wrong. I wasn't wearing my mic. Because I'm derp. Oh my god. Can't believe I forgot. Alright, a little bit more yellow on this. I'm just going to quickly just paint in some yellows on his muzzle. And on his eyelids, eyebrows. That way he looks more grizzly like. They kind of have a brown muzzle. Or rather golden. There we go. I'm not sure I like that. Mike says to wear your mic or wear it. Wear it where you wear it. Mike, you need to fix my Stream Deck. I need it changed. Yeah, it says better. Yeah, I wasn't wearing my Stream Deck, or wasn't wearing my mic. That's my fault. So crazy. I'm glad that you guys love me anyway, even though I make crazy tech problems for the stream. I'm just going in here. Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to take this yellow and I'm going to paint these little ropes here. I'm definitely going to have to highlight that with a lighter color. Let's take off the glasses. That's a chain. Is that chain or is that rope? I'm gonna make this yellow ochre for now, and I might base it with gold and stuff and change it to gold later. We need a lighter color. We need to get an audio alert. Yeah, switch cams. I know. There you go. You guys are so good to me. I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. I'll pay attention. Yay, Terea, thank you so much for the cheer, and Teviston. You guys are getting my attention in such a sweet way. I swear it's not purposeful. Hey you, hey lady. Most awesome mini painting streamer. Thank you. Make switch cam mod only and add sound hook. I'm gonna write that down. Make switch cam mod only. This is a reminder to Mike and myself. And what was it? A sound hook and sound hook. That way, yeah, that way everybody can't troll me with the sound hook. Yeah, he is a little biased. You better be biased. All right, this is it's a base brush, but I'm gonna use it to do a little light dry brushing. Actually, no, I lied. I'm gonna use the dry brush. This is a P3 large flat brush, and I'm gonna use it with a little bit of this ivory here. You can't see it there, that color. And I'm just gonna touch the tops of stuff to see if I can lighten things a little bit. This is since he has so much fur, dry brushing can do a lot quickly. Ooh, I kind of like the definition in that. That looks pretty good. Might be a little light. What do you guys think? I can always glaze it back. Let's do the yellow instead. Yeah, that's a little better. Sorta. He's more golden now. They're kind of similar values. That's kind of what's bugging me about it. Emberton says, I may need a couple more mods as there's been no mods apart from the ruling queen of the channel. Oh, that's a possibility. Bye, Protomaker. I will talk to my mods about that, and we will get some new mods in the very near future. There we go. I'm just going back. I'm again dry brushing with the darker color now to bring back some of that color so he doesn't look so pale. Actually, that looks nice. I like that. Needs to be a bit darker. Yep, I agree. This time. So if Flickster moves, then I can have Tech Mike and Tech Flick. Yeah, that would be interesting. Like like Flickster says, I don't know how that would work. Flickster would be great as Tech Flick, but I would rather, when I got together with him, is stream and do painting stuff. That would be more fun for me than having him as a tech guy. I already have a tech guy. All right, let's paint this nose. Yeah, Artie Volva's usually here. At least somebody's usually here. It's been, I don't know, maybe it's just been this past couple weeks, but look at that, it's so cute. Rawr. Raw. The top half of his nose is not taking paint too well. Hold on. Do that. Get the side. Okay. Viking Bear says rawr. I like that. All right, now eyes. Let's go darker with the eyes. Let's mix the ink. Let's see what I got for inks. I've got this dark purple. I've got this black ink. Let's go with black ink. Terea says, amazing idea. I love the idea of streaming, of course. That would be fantastic. The Wednesday stream seems mod light. Well, I have Mike here on Wednesday, so, you know, that's probably not a bad day to have mods be light because he can handle stuff actually, sometimes he's not paying attention. So I see your point in that. I got his little nose holes. See? Ah! And I'm going to look for areas with this black ink where I can, you know what, I need brown ink actually. I'm going to mix a little bit of this old school flesh wash from Citadel. It will make his fur a little shiny. Holy cow, do you see all that dried up paint? Dried up ink? There we go, it's off. I'm going to mix a little bit of this brown with a little bit of that black. So you do think that may be a good idea. Guess we need to all chat. Yeah, I think so. I have mods kind of come and go a little bit, but you know, like that's what's cool is that I don't put a lot of pressure on my mods to be here because it's just an honor to have them help me in the first place. There we go. So he's got little braids and I'm putting the ink down into that. The ink is going to run down into the crevices right away. Get back here. See that? And so, like I said, this is a brown and black ink. I think I'm ready to paint something else now. Let's go on to the chainmail. That's the next layer. And I think we're going to start. I'm going to start with the lighter color, I think. And then we're going to ink it and see what happens. Dried paint schmutz. Absolutely. I like that. Look at that. That's some schmutz. Holy cow. I've been teaching all of you guys my Yiddishkeit. All right, look at that. Blah. It is getting close to being time to stretch. All right, and put that in there. And again with the dry brush, this is the flat. I'm going to make sure it's dry. It's not dry at all. Okay. Take paint and then make sure you get a paper towel. Where's my paper towels? All my stuff is moved around. Give me 1 second. There we go. Purple Feathered Illusions. Hey! This is an amazing mini. He's so cute. We're going to dry brush his chainmail with the light color first and see what happens when we ink it over the top. Maybe not the best choice. Yeah, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to change gears. Let's go with, that's heavy metal. I need a dark metal color. because I like to layer up my metals. I don't want to spill. Ooh, let's see. Bear with me while I spill all my paints on the floor here. Not on the floor, but on the... Wait, I found it. There it is, black metal. That'll be great as our quote-unquote base color. To be fair, you love the Yiddish? You like it? I like the Yiddish too. You know, it's funny because I actually use it quite a bit in my day-to-day life. I mean, it's just we talk, you know, I talk about schlepping here and there, and you know, there, that looks really good. That dark color, it needed it. Ooh, don't get any on the fur. So carefully paint with the big flat brush. It'll be faster. You have good brush control. Big brushes are not too scary. You can see I totally got it right on his fur there, so I'm gonna have to go back and clean that up. You'll need a good light and a... There we go. So what I recommend is go to like the craft store, get some of those cheap craft brushes. And those are great for this kind of like quick base coating kind of deal. Get all the little crevices and everything, all the coverage you need. So I'm not dry brushing right now, I'm actually painting, so just so you know. I'm not, the difference is if I was dry brushing, I would be pulling the brush across the paper towel to wipe off a lot of the paint. And I will do that, but just not yet. Okay. And then I'm going to rinse the brush. By the way, I think part of what gunked up my airbrush so bad was a metallic paint. I think it had too big a particle. It might have been, it was like maybe not an airbrush paint. And yeah, that was not fun to have to clean out. Right, this is a number 2 Kolinsky from Spellcrow, one of our sponsors. But you can get those brushes really cheap. 4 brushes, you can get a whole set for 11, was it 17.50 euro, I think it was. Right, there's lots of little details back here you gotta poke the paint into. Aww. I love it when Nixon and his daughter are on at the same time. It's just so sweet. People paint together, families that paint together. All right. Make sure I got all of the bits on the loincloth edge. Now, there are chains. Okay, so that proves to me... I'm going to look at the artwork real quick. I can't see it. Let's see if I can zoom. Yeah. Yep, he's got chains on him. They are chains, not ropes. You could make them ropes. We will make them chains. Go in and make sure every bit is painted. Don't paint the fur silver though. Ah, like I just did that. This is the black metal. There we go. So you can see right here I got way too much paint. So I can try maybe with this brush to scrub it and thin it out a little bit. Yeah, it's thinning. Good. That worked. Because what I don't want is to lose all my details into the holes. And Amberden's talking to Sarah. Let's see. Sarah says she got a wet palette from Michael's for $8 because they had a 50% off coupon. Yep. I love that coupon. Here's a little bit of the ink. I'm just going to throw that in there for shadow. Yeah. I think my daughter's home. Sounds like she's tapping on the floor, which means I can hear her through it. Oh, I totally forgot this part up here. He's got a little hood. Don't get the mini too close to the lamp with the traditional bulb. The heat is enough to start drying the paint too quickly. Oh. Interesting. I wonder if I could dry it. Our basement is so dry compared to our house in, our old house. And I got a little humidifier to give us some humidity, especially when I'm airbrushing, because I think that's another thing. What gunked up my paint in my brush was we just had, that's a rope. We're gonna keep that a rope. Aw, you like my nails? I need to get them redone. See, the actual part where they stop is right here. So they need to be, it's time. But it's funny because when I first got them done, people were saying that it looked like I got them, I just had like blood under my fingernails. Okay, now for this tree thing here, I'm just going to use ink, brown ink, and that's it. And I'm going to poke it into the dark areas. Yeah, that's going to look good, I believe. We can always go darker with a little bit of this, yeah. I mixed just a tiny bit of that black leather color. There's some shelf fungus over here on this side. A little bit more ink here. Oh, it's time for a stretch break. There we go. Okay. Whoops. There we go. All right, guys, get out of your chairs. Stand up and do a stretch. I may not stretch correctly, but at least I'm stretching. Give yourself a hug. Kind of pick up your feet a little bit. Move your hips around a little bit. I'm gonna do green and purple nails, but I'm just not gonna do it until I get to the nail salon. I just haven't gotten a chance to get over there. I meant to try to go yesterday, but I was so tired. That is a good, I need to remember that, green and purple nails. Purple and green nails. There's no time today. They're going to be closed by the time I finish up. Here we go. That's a good idea for a fan. Sarah, Super Sarah keeps a fan by her desk. And do you hold the mini up to it? Those, you can get those at like nail salon places, like places where you can get beauty products. I just realized this whole back of his foot. Can you see that? It's not painted down there. We'll use the dark. There we go. There we go. All right, this is too much, too brown. So let me look at the Viking Bear. Viking Bear now has some hiccups. So they went a little more orange. I think that's a good idea, but before I do that, we'll go ahead and finish painting the shadows. I like that. Having an ink makes it appear more recessed too. Gives it depth that it wouldn't normally have. Yeah. So, do you guys have air conditioning, Amberden? I know that some people in the UK don't tend to use it. You don't use it as much as we do in the US. I know that. We've already turned on our air condition here because it was like what? It was 74 degrees in my house, or maybe it was 84 degrees in my house, which I can't remember what that is Celsius, but it was hot. It was hot, hot, hot. So I'm going to go with a little bit. Oh, my black ink already dried, so I'm going to get some more. That is flat black paint. Where's my black ink? I'll wash. Oh, I think this is it. Yep, black ink right there. You had a short of heavy snow. Oh my gosh. Are you up in Canada, Zachary? Snow in May. Snow in May. April showers bring May snow, right? Or kill the Mayflowers. See, I'll make that darker. I added the black ink to the brown ink there. I'm going to go a lot more orangey with that, and I'm going to add just a skosh of drop paint. Finland. Okay, that makes sense. At least you're used to... I don't... Finland gets like 8 weeks of summer or something like that. This is... We're not going to say that. We're going to say orange, and I don't... This is the one paint of scale 75 that they need to rename. All right, a little bit of orange on here. And we're just going to kind of do a quick brushing over. There we go, like that. That is very pretty. Hey, Chaos Angel. Welcome. What's been going on? What you been painting? What have you been working on? Is anybody playing any new games? Or doing any new Kickstarters? Oh, look at that. I'm in love. That is better as far as we've got better values on the wood here. That's nice. I like that. I'm just give him a little bit of orange on his face too. See what happens. Yeah, that doesn't... I don't hate that. The Viking Bear. We have Scandinavians in the chat too to verify just how Viking this bear is. think he needs to be a little bit more blonde. No? A lot of older offices and businesses don't have air conditioning. Summer days are really pretty, usually. That's awesome. Yeah, I bet they are. See, now that we've already got that bright, the darkness, it looks really good with the bright orange on top. Yeah, so it's not a lot. Finishing up my Troll Blood. 6 models left to fully painted lists. Awesome. Are you going to be going to like Lock and Load or War Machine Weekend or anything? War Machine Weekend's not for a while, but Lock and Load's coming up, isn't it? I'm unable to go. I don't play anymore, so it's not a huge reason to go anymore. Although the very first Lock and Load I went to, I enjoyed immensely. And I absolutely fell in love with Seattle. It's such a great city. Imagine an entire city of nerds. Of like, you know, geeky techie types that are just like us. An entire city of our people. That's what it was like. That like coffee. There we go. Pretty. Yeah, I like the base too. And I'm liking it the more and more I paint it too. That's supposed to be dark, so that means we need to go back here with the darker color. This is the black leather. And we'll go in here with a little black. A little bit. And it's kind of, I don't know. Black, don't always think that black is going to look good when you come in and mix it with something. Sometimes it desaturates and it kind of hides all your pretty colors. Sometimes it's better to add a purple. Dwarf Chosen back to Hirelings of Azura by Sergio Calvo on Kickstarter. The painting tutorials will make it a good investment. Good. The models look awesome too. Oh, that's so nice to hear. I'm backing Sergio's Kickstarter right now as well. I haven't had as much time to look at the videos, but I support him. He's my friend, and I really want him to do well. So I like to support other artists and streamers. I support streamers too. I regularly back several of them. There we go. This whole inner part is not the bark, so that needs to be a very light wood, which will go in here with this ochre color. And then we'll lighten it. This is the base color for the ochre. Base color for the ochre. There we go. Speaking of paints, I'm getting sent some paints by Privateer Press, and I'm excited because I know they have some new ones. I'm looking forward to trying them out and hyping them to you guys and seeing what you think. Do a little bit of this brown in this part because this is more shadowed. Can't afford to go to Lock and Load. Going to Midwest Miniatures Madness in St. Louis. Oh, in June. Huh. I might have to check that out because I don't have any cons in June and I don't live that far from St. Louis. Is it fun? Have you been to it before? Midwest Miniature Madness. My friend Michelle lives in Kansas City. Maybe I can talk her into meeting me halfway there. So we're gonna finish base coating this with the lighter oranges and ochres, but we need to go in here in a minute and do an ink wash of some kind. Now, I've told you guys before, I'm painting this for myself, so I'm using techniques that I would probably not be using for a personal or for commission, just because I might take my time a lot more. But with the personal thing, I'm gonna speed paint it, because I honestly have so much stuff. One of the things about getting organized was that my shelf of shame got humongous, because we actually pulled out all these old minis that I have not finished. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I have so many. So many. We might have to do some giveaways in the near future. It's kind of nuts. There, it says, is there a mod I can send the fan link to? Finally found it. Artie Volv, you can send it to him. He can get it while sitting in traffic. I'm so sorry, Artie. There we go. See how this bark looks really good over here. I'm going to give it just a overbrush of this color. A little bit of the orange too. Yeah, that looks good. The contrast. The contrast. So my daughter has a second interview. I'm so excited. I won't say where, but she is interviewing places right now. Right, I'm not happy with that. Let's do this as a lighter color right here. By the time I get done with this wood, it's going to look really realistic. You need to get that coverage on here though. It's so textured, it's hard to paint. Oh, you've never been? Yeah, send me a link, Chaos. Chaos is going to send me a link to the convention, Miniature Madness. It sounds fun. There we go. Alright, and then this is, what did I do? All my inks are starting to dry up again. Ooh, that's not the color I need. Let's use a little orange. It just needs to be dark brown. There. See that? See the differences in the colors? Everything is sort of muted and brown right now. So we need to pop things up quite a bit. Let's go ahead and shade. Or sorry, highlight. Highlight the silver with the silver color. And again, I'm going to only be overbrushing it. And only in the spots that are like extended, kind of bowing out. Emerald Fog's Shame of Shelf is a box with a pile of unmounted shelves on top. Yes, that is a good idea. A good name for your shelf of shame. There we go. I'm mostly focusing on his shoulders because that's where the darkest parts are. Now, I need to show you guys a trick because I need to go back here, get my blues out. Where is it? This is deep blue, and I'm going to use a little bit of this mixed with my brown, my Dubai brown, I think is what it was. Ooh, it came out really green. Yeah, let me try to add a little bit of other color. Let's see what happens. Let's add more Dubai brown. You don't want to go play with a random radiation? What? And Lamunas, what are you doing? How are you playing with random radiation? Sounds like a very dangerous thing to do. This is African shadow. Just a little bit of this in here. Oops. There we go. I'm not sure what color this is. And I'm not sure what I was painting with it either. Oh, I know what I was doing. I need a really dark color. That's what I need. So let's mix a little bit of this deep blue. I was trying to mix it with the, I've got my little awl here. Better. Your job is fun. Are you like in the Homer Simpson show where he's sitting by the nuclear plant and waiting for things to blow up? Drop the link on Facebook Messenger. Awesome. And then this is Sarah's fan link. Let me take a peek. Oh, that's so cute, Sarah. Oh my gosh, how did you find that? Click on her link. It's like this tiny, cute little fan. It's just so cute. Tiny desk fan. Nuclear machine technologist. Oh my goodness. Well, I would not trade you jobs in Lamunas. You seem much more cut out for that than me. All right. What do I want to do? Let's do heavy charcoal and see what happens. I'm adding colors to this mix and it's getting muddier and muddier, but it's not getting darker. That's dark. That's a very dark muddy gray. Let's use that. Yeah, we need to basically shade all of the silver that we have here. Anywhere that there is a crease, like we're going to put shadow. Like this is all behind all that, so it has to have a drop shadow of some kind. It will make, hopefully, if I get it done right, it will make it appear more, have more depth. Yeah, I think that's actually working. Just have flat paint. Super Sarah, look for a cordless fan, but it's pretty powerful too. When it dies, you just hook it up to the phone charger. Aww, that's adorable. There's not much light on this end at all. A little bit, tiny bit. There you go. All right. Oh, sorry for that yawn. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm ready for color. Are you ready for color? Let's look at my message again, or my reference. And he's got red on the leather here, which I'm definitely going to go for. We're going to go for a dark red. That's deep red. Yeah, let's go for that. Ooh. Deep red came out with a lot of medium. But that's a good color. Look at this color. Move all my visual clutter out of the way for you guys. Oh, that's pretty. Yes. Monkey could do it most of the time. See, like I said, Homer Simpson. Okay, I'm looking for spots to paint. Thank you, the big brush. How are you? It is a nice mini, and that's. I wanted to paint something for myself today. It gives a different energy to chat when I'm painting something for myself. I feel like it's a lot easier in some ways because if I mess it up, it's my mini. Pardon me. It's like that afternoon wall you hit when it's time to go home or time to go home, almost go home. All right, let that dry. That needs to completely dry. I'll look at my reference. Yeah, it does match my nails. Hey, yeah, it really does. Look at that. Boom, it does. Okay. Yeah, we'll get his beard and some of his belt and some of his shoes. Let me take off my glasses so I can see. Holding my breath. That's not bad. I need some caffeine. Do I have a pop back here? I do somewhere. So that's dry, so we can go back over it with a little bit more red now. I want to make sure before I start my transitions with my oranges and my yellows to get enough coverage of the red first. Hey, Aramar, how are you? Sarah was yawning and you noticed the bear and me were making the same face. Did I make everybody else yawn too? Yes, I do need to hydrate. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. That is probably partially why I'm tired. We're going to give Steve some points for reminding me. There we go. All right, I got water. Yes, I think that's why I was getting so tired. Looks like I found the Wookiee. Oh yeah, this looks like a Wookiee a little bit. Wow. Oh my goodness, that makes a difference. If anybody else is tired right now, go get a little drink. It will help. Stretch. All right, I'm going to get the silver out now, my silver. I'm just going back, touching the edges of this armor. Yay! Deep Elements is now following. Thank you so much for the follow, Deep Elements. Welcome to the chat. We're painting Viking Bear from Cartoon Minis. They had a Kickstarter not so long ago, and I backed it. Like, I think I got almost all the minis except for maybe one. And I was pretty happy with them. I think that tooth that was bothering me. Make all those teeth kind of yellow because bears don't have white teeth. Every time I see him and I think beets, bears, Battlestar Galactica, I'm gonna use a little blood red now. I need to shake it first. Thanks, Sarah, for that information. So, Deep Elements, we run this Twitch channel just like a classroom. Today I was painting something for myself, but anytime you have questions and you want to ask about something I'm doing, please do. And I also, like I said, I teach it like a class, so we're constantly showing you what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. There we go. This red is a little bit more opaque than, or not opaque, so not as opaque as I would like. There we go. Let's go to the back. Blood red is a lot brighter than the, and that's a big, the other color that we had in here wasn't blood red. Yay, thank you so much, Big Brush. The Big Brush is following us now. I love it when I get new followers. Welcome. We are happy to have you in the class and having you join us. One more right there. So one thing, if you haven't joined the server yet, if you ever want to ask questions of me outside of class, you can join my it's sort of like a Discord, but is my hat in the way? Let me take my hat. Here we go. Anyway, this it's a Twitch Discord, so you don't need to have anything special. You can use Twitch right with it right away. There we go. He's all decked out in red now. I'm going to go back with my browns and touch up areas of his chainmail where I got either not enough or where it needs a little shadow. Mostly it looks like pretty good. I see a cat hair. I think I got it. Wait, no. You pull one off and two more show up, right? Isn't that the rule? Yes, thank you for putting the server on there. I really appreciate that. Chaos, he does need war paint. Yes, I agree. Shall we do a little red? Let me see what Viking war paint looks like. Let me look that up. I'm positive Vikings wore war paint at some point, didn't they? Oh, that looks awesome. Images. They did kind of like crisscrosses on their face. Oh, let's do this. Let's do they kind of had like a mask. Ooh. That's going to be awesome. That was a great idea. I'm going to give you some points for that because that makes him really look like a Viking, doesn't it? We just got Ada Cook is hosting me. Thank you so much. I appreciate the host. So much character now. Now this kind of goes down like this. You like that? Give me some hype if you guys like that, or if you think I need to adjust it a little bit. Hype if you like it. Or little emotes. Show me some emotes. I like emotes. You know what it needs? It needs a little dark color around. Separate. Yar. Okay. Now, let me check what you guys are saying. I was on the alt tabbed. Oh, you guys are so sweet. That's awesome. All right, let me get a little brown out. 2. There we go. Just adjust things a little bit. I like it. Ah. He needs like some life. So I'm going to add a little dot of white in his eyeballs. Just a tiny bit. Thank you for the emotes, guys. You guys are awesome. Yay. Amberden. Those are fun emotes. Okay, check this out. I'm going to give him a little. See that? Now he looks mad. Let's do one more. I'm going to give a little bit of a shine here. Maybe the wrong color. Let's see. I think that needs to be more of a turquoise, not white. Let's try that. Need to shake. Let's see if this looks a little better. Oop. Now by putting a little turquoise highlight on the top of his nose, it will also help draw your eye to the center of the model. And speaking of turquoise, I'm going to just try to see what a little bit of turquoise on my chainmail is going to look like. I think that'll look good with that red. Maybe some purplish shadows in the red on the face. Purplish shadows in the red. You're going to have to be a little bit more descriptive. I'm not sure what you mean. All right, Sarah, thanks so much for coming and watching us. Have a good time. Let me check this Viking. See, I think I know what you mean. I think the purplish shadows. Where's my, like this purple? Maybe like a brighter purple, or that's brown leather. American shadow. Here it is. This is the black leather. It has purple shadows to it. Okay, watch. Let's see how this looks with this dark purple shadows that we're going to try. Oh yeah. That does look better. Rawr. Oh my gosh, I love it. Giving it kind of a border almost. There we go. I love it. And it needs just a tiny bit of orange up here to highlight that red. Except it's not the right value. So something I need to practice is value, because I've been struggling getting high values. Let's go really high value with some light skin, and then we'll glaze it back down. So you have to kick it back up and then glaze it back down with the red. And I like to kick up with a lighter peach color. See that? See that on his eyebrow? Right there. And then we'll do the same thing. I don't know if it's going to work, but I think it will. Alright, let's try that. And then I'll glaze it back down with my red a little bit. No, it needs to be orange. Try it again. Seems crazy, but it will look okay. Trust. Trust, trust, trust. We need an orangey red though. Like maybe Evil Sun Scarlet is orangey enough. Yeah, that's pretty orangey. It's not exactly what I'm going for. Wait. How about this one? This is orangey. Alberdan red. Yeah, it does give more definition to the red stripe. Absolutely, that's what I'm trying to do here. This one is an orangey red, so let's see what happens to this. Ooh, that's it, guys. Look at that. Boom. Now, that does add more definition to the red stripe. And now that is exactly how I want it to look. It needs to have, we need to do that on this this leather too. See that? It's hard to see on camera, but I'm going to go a little bit lighter on this side here. We'll get some yellow in there. That's pretty. It's wanting to be red, but it's not being red. There we go. Ooh. That looks good right there. See the pop? Kador, I'm not using any P3s right now, and they're all put away, so I think this will work, because what we're going to do is here's, now watch this. This has some blues in it. Put that under there. It's actually got blues and greens. And I'm essentially dark lining. Okay. See that? The blue and that green, that really look good. Now, We need a strong contrasting color to the armor, which in the box art, it looks almost purplish blue. Let's see. Let's try it. I think that would look good, actually. I need to mix the right color. Okay, so this is a very bright blue, and this is legendary gray. That's not the right color. I'm looking. That's violet. Oh, I think this is it. Nope. That's also gray. Haha! I need to shake it, but it's this Brain Eater Azure. It looks weird on the bottle, but it's a really beautiful purpley color. Given the Viking tradition of berserkers, maybe you could make the bear foaming at the mouth. How would you do that? That would be interesting. I could definitely give him some spittle. We could do that. I'm going to take a little bit of this azure and just a smidge of this red to make this color, which is sort of going to be the inside of his mouth. See? Needs a little bit more orange. See that? Oh, I love it. And let's get his gums. Such a cute mini. Ah, I'm loving him. Studio, dropship, and channel. Let's give some hype, guys. Let's welcome all of our people coming to the stream. Honored First is hosting as well. Welcome. We're painting a Viking Bear. And we just got done painting some of his mouth. Now I'm going to paint some of this cool armor up here. Now he is a fantasy character, so we can be a little more creative with this. I think it does need a little bit more blue, so I'm going to add just a smidge of this Arianid blue. How are you guys, Studio Dropship? Or Paint Bear, yes. You have to have all the kind of character in there right away. Yay! Welcome. See that purple? Contrasts with this orangey red really nice. Okay. I'm painting the entire piece of metal here with this blue color, and then I'm going to come back and lighten it up. Okay. You're good, thanks. Long weekend started. Much painting planned. Gonna be awesome. Good. I hope you had a great stream. I'm so glad to have you come and host us. We really appreciate it, and we like seeing you over here as well. So if anybody here has not followed the Honored First or Studio Dropship, give them a follow. Honored First, I cannot remember catching a stream of yours, but I'm assuming since you hosted me that you have something. I'm also really tired all of a sudden, and all the afternoon has caught up with me. There we go. That's a bit dark. We'll go back over it with lighter and lighter colors in a minute. At least I got my darks in. Okay, this is going to be right here. All right, now I'm taking just a little white, mixing that with this color, and I'm going to lighten this up. If I don't like it, I will just switch it to metallic metals probably. Aramar, it shows you means if you want a slightly more natural result, you suggest you go for spring steel on the shoulder plates. It has a hint of green. Okay, well, let me get to a place where I can add a little bit more green. I need to lighten everything up anyway. That is true. Spring steel. I like that idea. I like it when people give me advice and then I take it and then it looks awesome. Like the war paint idea. Whose idea was that? Somebody needs to be given some points for that. Anybody remember? See that? That's looking really cool just like that. How's the new workshop walking? I love it. It's look at how much space I have, and I don't have cameras in my face like I used to, and I mean, I'm really stoked about the whole thing. Look at that. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going with pure white right here. Studio Dropship was sitting next to you during Andy Wardle's skin painting class. Oh, so jealous. I really would like to go to the UK to take a class with Andy. It's awesome. That must have been a lot of fun too. I'm highlighting up pretty high because I'm going to come back with that green and see how that looks with the spring. That will also look pretty dang good with this red armor. Let me try a little bit of, I've got green ink and I've got turquoise ink. I'm going to use a little turquoise ink. It's got more green in it. Yep. Check this out. Let's try it. Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. Happy, happy. That looks really cool. So I need to do some blending work and stuff to get it all correctly, but at least I got my colors. The right colors are here. It's not looking like non-metallic metal just yet. Part of that's because of my contrast is off. It was a good 2 days indeed. You learned so much. You've got 2 days with Mark Masklin. Oh, wow. In a fortnight, and that's going to be crazy. No idea what to expect. But his work, yeah, his work is, he's like one of the top painters in the world. Like, there's a bunch, but he's definitely one of them. Fantastic. All right, I expect many good things from you, studio. Expect lots of goodness. Hi, Mike is here. Oh, he's still got his back is
No,
stiff. Nope.
I'm stiff because I'm old.
All right. Aw, that's nice. So we are getting close to wrapping up. We've got about it's 4:22 and we usually end at 4:30, so we'll keep going. See that? All right. There we go. He's getting there. Let's do a little more green ink on the side. Yes. It doesn't look like steel just yet. I've got so much work to do on that. All right, I'm gonna lean in close, glasses off, cleaning up this red. Hopefully that will make the blues look better. There we go. A little bit of that orangey red here. Not bad. Now, awesome. I wish I could go to some of those teachers. I'm hoping that the convention Adepticon is going to hopefully get more European people, more people from the UK to come. We really don't have that many people from the UK, and I wish we did. Question I have for the chat. Does anybody here have any idea, as far as Viking history goes, why the war paint is the way it is? Why they do like the crisscrosses across the face or anything like that? Does anybody have an idea? And if you do, let me know. Let's go with some reds on the beads on his face here. So that pops it back on his face. See? Get a little focus. Always bring the focus back to the face. One of my followers on Facebook, I can't remember if it's on Facebook or on Twitch or not, but he contacted me and asked me if I like basically got my prices on my commissions, and then he asked me if I would ever barter, and he showed me the work that he does. He's also an artist, and he does like Viking drinking horns and really cool armors and stuff like that, and I was all about it. I was like, I would be glad to barter. So I'm gonna get a drinking horn, a Viking drinking horn for Mike. I think that'll be pretty cool. There we go. So pretty. I like that. Looks like one of those turtle shells from the Mario Brothers video games, doesn't it? A little bit of orange on these beads, and I'm gonna have to go back and clean up the hair on his. I got a little bit too much some places here. There we go. Wow. And it looks like this is supposed to be gold, which I think I will use actual gold. Let's see if I've got one. Let's do Victorian brass. Do I mind if I post a picture as steel cut? Please do. Airmar, send it to Flickster and he can post it for us. Yes. I would like a reference, absolutely. This is a cool mini because in the box art they used a mixture of both non-metallic and metallic metals. And the result is cool. The result is very cool. Do this. Mike is going to Armada tonight. He's no? I thought you were going to Armada. It's Thursday.
It's
Or Friday.
No, it's Friday.
I'm such a base cadet today. Yep. That's right. The Berserker war paint was related to the shaman tradition, calling the animal spirit bear. Oh! Yay! That's amazing. Studio Dropship says it'd be nice to do a basing one at some stage to be good chill weekend. Yeah. Here's the link from Aramar. Let's look at the steel colors that he's talking about. Ah. Okay. Those are a lot darker than I thought. Steel tempering for carbon steels. It doesn't look green to me at all. It looks more browns. Maybe you can tell me, but I think I know what you mean. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll switch it. I think it might be too much browns. We've got brown, 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 and then, you know. Yeah. No, but I see what you're saying. Let me look at the mini again. Let's do another gold right here. Ta-da! I'm surprised there is as much gold on this as there is, but it looks good at least. Probably not trying to be super accurate. I don't think the Vikings had loads of gold, did they? Maybe from their different plunderings. Viking gold. Not bad. Where's that turquoise again? Let's do this. All right, it is time to go soon. I'm going to finish this little bit right here with that. And we're going to look for somebody to host us. Or we're going to host them, actually. All right, let me switch here. Da-da-da-da. All right, guys, thank you so much for coming. Let's find somebody cool to host. It has been a while since I hosted Obaka TV. He is an amazing German DJ. We can host him. Who else would be good? Major Dodo? No, he's not on. Let's see. Anybody has some ideas? I think I'm going to host Obaka, if you guys don't mind. I just love him.
He's a gamer-themed.
He's a gamer-themed DJ. He dresses up like... He's actually got Star Wars stuff today. I think he's in a Star Wars.
Gotta be Star Wars.
Yeah. So in honor of Star Wars Day, Baka_TV. Oh, Shoshie, I know. There we go. All right. Thank you guys so much. We will see you again. Yes, thank you. Thank you for coming, Flick. It was great to see you. We will see you again on Monday from same time, same bat channel. And may the 4th be with you.